You're back!
Dozer!
Instructor Dozer!
Ran told me everything. I'm glad you're back safe and sound. You look like real warriors now. Great job getting it done out there. And Ina, I might even mistake you for a real instructor now. Ina's main strengths are her perceptiveness and adaptability. It's how she learns so much just by watching you and Manon. And today, she demonstrated what it means to be both a leader and an instructor. That makes two of us. The girl's something else. She's kind to others, but exacting toward herself. And there doesn't seem to be any challenge that can break her. I think that's why people naturally look to her. And I, for one, am excited to see just how far she can go. Who knows, she might even surpass her father one day.
Yeah! See! Yeah! See! Yeah! See! Ha! Yeah! Ha! Ha! Yeah! 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 Ha! 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 Yeah! Ha! Ha! Yeah! Yeah! Ha! Yeah! Ha! See! Yeah! Yeah! See! See! Yeah! Yeah! See! Yeah! Yeah! Ha!
fancy seeing you here again. No size today. I was telling Dad about how I think I've got the hang of this instructor thing. That reminds me, I never did thank you for the other day. For rescuing both me and the training corps. Thank you. I definitely did some work. But if you hadn't shown up, things might not have ended as well as they did. You're constantly getting me out of all kinds of jams. Not just in battle, but also. You always cheer me up when I'm down. I feel like I can do anything as long as you're with me. Can you promise me you'll always stay by my side? I didn't mean... Forget I said that. I didn't mean it like that. I plan to keep working hard to make sure we can stand side by side. I mean, as Ark's defenders, of course. Hey, come on! Stop, you meanie! Well, anyway, I'm glad we had this talk. Oh, hey! Manon! And you too!
It's been a while.
Wow, you're looking great!
You too. It feels like you've grown so much in such a short time.
Thanks
to you.
It's so weird. We're on totally different paths, but it feels like we've been together this whole time. Almost like the three of us are just meant to be together.
Yeah. We'll always be a team.
I know we will. No matter what happens, I know that the three of us will always be together. That much I'm sure of.
Me too.
Do you read me? We've discovered a new teleport point while exploring Lucille. It leads outside of Lucille to what we believe may be some kind of resurgent arc space. Even the Lucilleans were unaware of its existence. A small elite squad of Arcs defenders will explore the site. Your presence on the research team has been requested. This will be a challenging assignment. Please head out as soon as you are ready. Thank you as always.
Sorry to bug you, but could you come see me in the command room?
Thanks for coming. We were having a normal conversation with her when all of a sudden something changed. Out of the blue, she told us that she wanted the three of you here.
You have arrived. I am Zephetto. Allow me to borrow this body for a moment.
Zephetto?
What's going on?
I need you to listen to what I have to say. I am unable to move from my current location. I doubt that I'll be able to extricate myself from this situation on my own. Therefore, you three, I will need your help to get out of here. I'll send you the location now.
Wait a minute. Is it really you?
It is.
What happened after we fought in the seal? And what do you mean you can't move? And also, how are you doing this to Feria?
I have the ability to control Feria's nervous system to some extent.
Control her?
Oh, but she's still conscious throughout. Isn't that right, Feria? Say hello. Yes. I am here, Zephetto.
I guess that's a relief.
I'll answer the rest of your questions once we are face to face. I've just reminded Feria how to get here. Manon, Feria, Aina, and you, 909. I want just the 4 of you. I'll be waiting.
Zephetto?
Zephetto is no longer present inside my mind.
It's always a one-sided conversation with him.
You okay, Feria? Everything feel alright?
Yes, I'm fine.
That's good. That's putting it nicely.
That was Zephetto. He would take over another person's body just to communicate? No. This is no time to sit around stunned. Let's compose ourselves and take a look at the situation.
Good call.
Interesting. And that's where Zephetto is?
So he says.
Yes, the one we found in Lucille. We've been referring to it as the Nameless City.
Zephetto should be in the lower level.
And I imagine you know just how to get there, Feria.
Yes. I can take you there now if you would like.
But why would he ask for just the 4 of them?
I couldn't say for certain, but we do know they've all met him face to face. Meaning he has some connection to each of them. Or at least, that's my guess.
I've been so curious about that place since we found it. I wish I could go with them.
You must not.
Huh?
You have an important role to play in completing the weapon.
What weapon?
Well, it's still too early to get excited, but I've been working on a little something to fight the Starless with. Feria and the others have been helping out.
If we both go, development will come to a complete halt.
I guess you're right. I'll stay right here and keep working. But you better promise to let me know if you see any cool new tech in there. Okay?
Of course I will.
You two make quite the pair. You know that?
Well, they clearly hit it off while I was working on my Halpha investigation.
In any case, it's clear that he just wants the 4 of you. I'm sure he's got something up his sleeve. But without more information, all we can do is just play along. It's going to be risky. Do you think you're up for it?
Yeah. Count me in.
Me too.
Thank you. I have a lot of questions I'd like to ask Zephetto myself. Not sure I'd ever stop if I started. Just be careful out there.
All right, let's move out.
We won't be able to come back for a while. Are you ready? Ready to go. Where's Feria?
She's over there.
Feria! Wait, what the?
Crawford said that I should be prepared, in case we have to fight.
That makes sense. But, wow.
You're too kind.
So, I was curious. How did it feel when Zephedo was controlling you?
I'm not sure how to describe it. It felt something like an out-of-body experience, like I was watching myself from outside.
What's up, Manon?
But why Feria?
Huh?
I mean, why did he choose to communicate with us through her?
I believe it is because I am Zephedo's backup.
His backup? But aren't you...
Correct. I am your backup. And apparently, I am also Zephedo's backup.
How are you so sure?
I was simply made aware of it when Zephedo's consciousness entered mine.
And so you're around in case anything should happen to him. Of course.
Yes, but I appreciate your concern. Thank you so much.
Wow. These buildings just go on forever. Every single one of them must have been full of people, right?
Yeah.
What was this place exactly?
It was once the center of Resurgent Arc's activity. This was the largest of its residential districts. And all of its other various districts branch out from here. That includes the underground facilities as well.
Did Zephedo tell you that too?
Yes, but in a fragmented way.
How did we manage to overlook a place as huge as this?
Because it's not actually on Alpha. I do not know the exact location, but I know we are in orbital space above Alpha.
What do you mean, space?
What she means is that where we are right now is way up high among the stars we see when we look up into the night sky from Alpha.
Huh?
But teleporters can only take us so far, so we can't be that far away, right?
Correct.
Still, one would think that Lucille's vast array of sensors would have detected it. Unless the exterior is being cloaked somehow to avoid detection. But why?
Do you have any idea what they're talking about? Really? Because I'm totally lost here.
Zephedo designed this place to be undetectable. Not just by people on Alpha, but by us too.
Which must mean he was hiding something, right?
Right. Or at least, I assume so. Feria, do you happen to know anything about where we're going?
No. The only thing I know for certain is how to get to where Zephedo is. There is a simple map in my mind, but no details at all besides that.
Of course.
He wouldn't be leading us into a trap, right?
Your guess is as good as mine. But I think it's safe to say that we should be prepared for any eventuality.
Good call.
It would seem there's enemy readings ahead.
Seems so.
Trial start.
Enemies. Formers. They were designed to replicate enemies that Arcs fought in the past. I understand the majority of them are genetically modified versions of existing species.
And Zephetto modified them?
Correct.
We were only involved in Arcs and Dolls research, so we never came across information that didn't pertain to one of those two things.
Yeah! Ha! 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 Yeah! See! 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 Ha!
Success.
Ha! Ha!
Trial start.
Alters were created using the modified genetic code of Formers. There were several prototypes self-tested,
Yeah!
with the final version being the largest. Then
Yeah!
they suddenly mutated and acquired powerful abilities.
Ha! Yeah! See! Yeah! Ha!
How's that?
Success. Trial start.
As far as dolls, there's not much more to say about that.
We absolutely have to find some way to halt their production. Another piece of info to get out of Zephetto.
Success!
These guys are here too?
Ruinous. Most of them are replicas of Fall Spawn, Ark's ancient enemy. However, we were never able to locate a complete version of their genome, so we don't know how accurate these replicas actually are.
Fall Spawn.
Trial start. Success!
I think we got them all. Let's keep moving. I just can't believe there's really nobody here.
Everyone left for Halpha in order to proceed with the experiment. The city's functions have been dormant for a long time. But some of them seem to have started up again in the very moment we set foot in here.
Then what's with all the enemies?
They are likely the intruder defense system, though some may be malfunctioning training programs. I do not know. However, he is the only one who has the top-level clearance necessary to do so.
Do you know when they stopped using this place?
No, that has not been revealed to me.
I simply can't imagine everyone in this huge city left for Halpha and Lucille.
I have no information on that subject.
It seems as though Safeto only reveals what's convenient for him.
Why don't we just ask him what we want to know? We'll see him soon enough, right?
True. Let's do that.
Wait, I know this song.
I believe you call it the Song of Morning.
Why is it?
It would play at the same exact time every day when I was in Lucille. I don't know why, but I have the feeling we played it for the same reason that it's sung in Ratem. I remember that Safedo mentioned that many lives were lost in the war against the Starless. I have to imagine that the song was played in mourning for them. Perhaps it was played in Lucille so we would never forget. Do you have any insights into the song, Fairy?
I do not. No. However, I think you are probably correct.
So, this song was played both here and in the seal. Maybe it's Safedo's way of expressing his emotions.
Trial start. Success. Trial start.
Yeah!
Success.
Our objective is just up ahead.
Then let's clear these guys out first.
Trial start.
Yeah!
Success.
Let's proceed.
Can we really go down from here?
Yes.
What is this?
It's just like Lucille.
No, on the contrary. Lucille's design was based on this facility.
Feria! No, Zephetto.
Follow me.
I've seen this place before, too. What are these?
The third generation ARC's production facility.
Is this where Meteorn come from?
It is. Allow me to tell you all about the ideal toward which we have been striving. ARCs. ARCs is a mighty force that made a name for itself in the major war 1,000 years ago. It was through their efforts that the war was brought to an end. Their victory ushered in a long period of peace. Such an era had no need for a powerful fighting force, and ARCs was, in time, forgotten. However, it was the emergence of the Starless that made them relevant once more. We believed that we needed the same power as this ancient force in order to counter the external threat. Unfortunately, much of their history and knowledge was lost to the sands of time. All we were able to gather was some battle logs and genetic code here and there. One particularly valuable piece of genetic code came from an ARCS member in cold sleep.
Cold sleep?
Are you saying you found one of these ancient warriors in a suspended state?
Yes. However, I regret to say we never ended up learning much about them.
What does that mean?
We couldn't start the thawing process. They were too heavily protected. So we put waking them aside and focused our efforts on more accessible things. Initially, we started by looking for photon-related genes in the genetic code we recovered. And we developed simulations based on the combat data we had available. So began our long, long experiment, the culmination of which is you, 909.
We get the idea. We have some questions.
Proceed.
What happened to all the people in the city?
Resurgent ARC started out with roughly 100,000 members. Nearly all of them were based out of here. The finest minds, all working towards ARC's grand reconstruction. At the time, we referred to the new ARCs as the first generation. There was one major difference between the first and subsequent generations. We spliced the old genetic material directly into the first experiment subjects.
You did what? Introducing a large amount of photonic code into the average person's body would...
Exactly. The average mind and body cannot handle the sudden influx. Their bodies rejected it, and most died. Even those who survived suffered changes that left them physically or mentally unfit to continue. A philosophical rift began to grow among the research staff. Vicious arguments would break out even erupting into violence on several occasions. Resistance grew. In the end, we were left with only 1/10 of our original staff. And half of those were lost to accidents during our experiments. But those who remained continued onward and began to construct Halpha. Their goal was to enhance those in the first generation that had adapted to the genetic code. I myself am a member of that first generation. My ability to transfer my consciousness was one of the things revealed during those experiments. Therefore, I've inhabited many different hosts over the years. I have continued my work of preparing for the Starless, still aware of the threat they pose. As a last surviving member of resurgent arcs.
You're the last one?
There is something else I'd like to show you.
What exactly is this?
The test subject inside of this pod is identification number 909.
What?
"909. Who are you, exactly? An error occurred when transcribing your genetic code to the 4th clone. The data did not match number 909's. 909 is in here, and yet here you are in front of us. Remember when I told you about the ARC's member in Cold Sleep? There is more to that story. In the course of developing our new ARCs, we made sure to be meticulously cautious regarding maintenance of their housing equipment. However, much of it came under attack during the conflicts over our research methods, and was destroyed. Or so I thought. If you could be... You don't seem to be lying. We appear to have caught the attention of the Starless. Our destination is just ahead. Destroy them.
There's still a lot more I need you to explain.
Focus on killing these first.
Understood.
Trial start.
Yeah! 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 See! Ha! See! See! Yeah! Ha! Yeah! 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 See! See! Ha! 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 Yeah! See! Ha! See! Ha! See!
Success!
That should be the last of them.
Onward.
Is this where we'll find your, body?
No. Inside of here is the fourth clone host. We've uploaded the required battle data, but its soul has yet to be implanted.
This can't be real. Are you subjecting us to yet another one of your experiments?
No, I am not. The truth is, I lost my body in my last fight.
Huh?
The Starless Vanguard that attacked after we all fought. I did manage to defeat it, but my body sustained irreparable damage in the process. So, I used my ability to transfer my consciousness over to Feria.
So, are you saying you've been inside Feria's mind ever since?
Correct.
And all this time, you've been plotting how you might lead us here.
Yes.
What is it that you want?
To transfer my soul into this clone.
And go right back to leading resurgent arcs, I take it.
I want to bring the war against the Starless to an end. This fourth clone incorporates lessons learned from 909's field performance. It has the data from every single battle you've ever been in. An Ark's defender to surpass all others.
How can you be sure?
I can't until I try it out.
Then maybe we need more data first.
I don't have time. I can't sustain myself in this body for much longer. My consciousness needs a permanent host.
I can't.
Feria, you know the process, right?
I do.
Then let's start.
How is this even possible?
Yes. Excellent.
Starless!
How persistent. Understood.
Been a while since we all fought together.
Yeah, it sure has.
You're not going any further.
Trial start.
Gotcha! How's that? 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 See! How's that? Yeah! Yeah!
They're still coming. Stay focused.
Yeah! 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 Ha! See! Ha! See! Ha! Ha! See! 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 Ha! Ha! Yeah! Yeah! Ha! Yeah!
How's that?
See!
How's that?
Yeah! Ha! Ha! See! Ha! See! Ha! 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 Yeah!
How's that?
Ah!
How's that?
Yeah! Ha! Ha! Yeah! Yeah! See! Ha! Ha! See! Ha! Yeah! See!
Starless is
It's tough, but I'm sure we got this.
Trial start. Success!
That takes care of that.
Let's go check on those two.
Good idea.
Yes, this will do. This should be enough power to defeat him.
Defeat who?
The powerful Dark Falls class starless that appeared 500 years ago. The one that consumed more planets and snuffed out more lives than any other.
That sounds terrifying.
He destroyed the anti-starless squad I was part of at that time as well. And in the process, incapacitated me. I lost consciousness for quite a long time. When I came to, absolutely nothing was left. My home planet was gone. All of my loved ones. Even the starless themselves had vanished without a trace. My entire world was reduced to absolutely nothing. All I could do was stand there in complete shock. At long Resurgent Ark's mission can truly be fulfilled. Feria, are we finished?
We are.
Very well then. What? No, no. Fine. Well played.
What's going on?
Stay back, I know.
What the? Zephedo! What's happening? Hello? But... Feria! Are you okay?
Yes.
Away. Send this body vile into space-time. You need to get out of here. Go. Forget about that. Just go.
Zephedo. And we still didn't get any answers.
We need to tell everyone back home what happened here.
You been working out? Later!
Welcome! Come again!
Welcome! See you later! See you later!
The live concert is on right now in Retem City.
See you later!